Hey, I'm just about ready to begin today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. But a little heads up before we get to it. During the course of putting this reading together, I do a pre-shuffle and then the regular shuffle that you see. In both of those, I came up with 3 Nine of Cups cards because I use 4 different decks. 3 times, Nine of Cups. You want something in your life that you love very much. It could be someone, could be something. That's for you to determine. You tell me how that energy is fitting into your life. These 2 cards hold the conflict to reaching that 9 of Cups. Details just around the corner. Well, hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are brand new to this channel, thank you very much for checking it out. I ask a favor. Please like, subscribe, and share. These are the numbers that YouTube needs to help me build this channel, and I would very much appreciate it, and I say thank you in advance. For those who are returning, many, many thanks. And again, hit the like button, because every time you visit the channel, if you hit the like button, that registers with the YouTube people and helps to build the channel as well. Now, for those who are first-timers, what separates me from most other tarot readers, and there's some fabulous tarot readers around, is the fact that I do archetypal readings. I take a look at the pictures on the card. I do an 8-card spread. And the reason I do is because this is the Tao, the path to tarot. And in the spirit of the Tao, I keep it simple. So 8 cards. I emphasize the energies of coming, going, pushing, pulling. Stop and think about that. In your life, how many things are coming and going? How many things are pushing and pulling all the time? And what this does is gives me a chance to give you what I call an energetic weather report. You're finding out what the energies are around you at this point, and you can, quote unquote, dress for the weather. What this does is allows you to apply these energies to your life and do it more effectively, as opposed to just focusing on love or focusing on money or whatever. I give you these energies. You apply them to your life. And people who have done so are very pleased with the results. It gives them a lot of flexibility. It gives them the power. One of the other things that separates this tarot channel is the fact I do something called the hyper shuffle. You'll see that in just a moment. And I also try to get the message out in 10 minutes or less. You're busy. You have things to do, people to see. 10 minutes, 9, 8 minutes, you can squeeze into your day every day. And that's the whole point. To keep it easy, to emphasize the Tao of the daily tarot reading. Okay, we got that all set up. Excellent. How about if we get to showing off the hyper shuffle? So, there you are. The hyper shuffle. Let's get into a real-time kind of tarot read for you. And we begin with what I call it's an oracle card, and it's the overall temperature of this reading. It is here and now. 32 up in the top. That, of course, has to do with the number 5. 3 and 2 is 5. So it's a period of change. Beginning here, beginning now. Okay, that's the overall temperature of this reading. So let's get on to it. We go to the coming and going side of the read, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, for starters, very slow but very dependable. And the Knight of Pentacles is as slow as any knight there is, but he is the only one to cross the finish line, so to speak. So there is a commitment to something of value. Yes, he's holding a pentacle. Yes, that can be considered money, but I look at it in a much broader respect for you in your life. Anything that you value. Is it love? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it happiness? What is important to you? Who is important to you? Knight of Pentacles is delivering that message to you. We go now to the 9 of Cups. It's kind of interesting. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, I came up with, on a different deck, because I used 3 different decks to get a lot of variety, I came up with the 9 of Cups again. It's kind of interesting. When I did the real shuffle, came up with a different card, but I always like to do a pre-shuffle. Very often, tarot readers love to do that kind of thing. And this time, when it came for the real, Nine of Cups popped out. Nine of Cups says, hey, guess what? I can see, I can feel this good stuff coming. It's not a 10 of cups yet. It's not fulfillment yet, but it's right around the corner. It's just about there. And I think that's pretty good stuff. Alrighty. So that's in the coming going department. In the pushing pulling department, we have the high priestess. Intuition. Intuition. With a Mercury retrograde, Mercury rules the mind, rules communication, rules any kind of interaction in terms of words and thoughts. And the high priestess works in a very different realm. She works in the field of intuition. Intuition. And with a Mercury retrograde, it may be a really good time to follow your intuition rather than just what you're thinking. You're going to have your thoughts, but filter them through your intuition. That's the message. That is because if you want something of value, if you're working of something of value, and you want to reach your 9 of cups, I think this might be a very good way to go. Pardon me for putting the cards in the way and for not getting them. Everything is backwards in this vision thing here, this camera. So I sometimes mess them up a little bit, and I apologize for that. We move from there to Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. You're hanging on to something or want to hang on to something of value. Yes, indeed, it could be money, but it could be any number of things. It could be your spiritual values, your love, your health, your happiness, whatever the case may be. But you're fighting to hold on and hang on. And you see that beautiful 9 of Cups in your future, and you're hanging on. Well, amazingly, we go to a magnifier card, and we pick up the Queen of Pentacles. Again, valuing something in your life. It may be here, it may not be here. I don't think it is here yet. But it is certainly a goal of yours. It is a focus of yours. Something of value that you see the 9 of Cups with. So it's something that you love, or somebody who you love that you can see operating within very close proximity, and you would like to continue on with that situation. Someone, something in your future. And to add to this, here we go again. 9 of Cups, magnifier card. So in this reading, in the pre-read and in the read itself, 9 of Cups turned up 3 times. I know you love this thing, this person. You want it back in your life. There's no question about it. That's what you're working towards. You have to use your intuition. You have to be really careful about how you deal with these things. And again, the Queen or the High Priestess, use your intuition, okay? Because at this point, you are having a tough time putting all the facts and figures together, as proved by the vice versa card here. And this is the Knight of Swords. Swords, of course, have to do with thoughts, have to do with words. And with the Knight of Swords here in reverse means you're having a tough time. You can't, what you're thinking is not matching necessarily what you're feeling. There's some sort of a conflict in the way, and that's why in the end you really have no choice but to go with your intuition. And I think over the next few weeks with this Mercury retrograde, that would be a really good idea. Turn inside. But what you're feeling, what you're wanting, 3 9 of Cups cards in a reading session, you really want it pretty baddy. And so the best thing to do is to live in the here and now for the next few weeks through the Mercury retrograde, but use your intuition. Use what you are sensing, what you're feeling, and trust it, because your thoughts and your words are just not going to match up right now. That is the reading for today. Thank you very much. First timers, remember, like, subscribe, and share. For people who've come back, please hit the like button again. All those numbers, all those things add up to the folks at YouTube. I will thank you in advance. So that ends the reading. Very good. Have yourself a fabulous day. Enjoy, be well, and blessings.